Hello everyone and welcome to Whisky Wars, and for today's episode of the NeckPour, I did raid Amazon because there was a deal that is becoming a regular deal and I'm all for it. And these are the Diageo releases, the special editions. Today we have a Talisker, and this is one that I really wanted to dig into, because John from the Whisky Neighbour really enjoys this Talisker. Now, I actually did pick up at Christmas the 2023 edition, and I thought that was really below par, if I'm being honest, and I didn't recommend people picked it up. I did get it for £49 on the Amazon sales, which was, it was actually 60% off the RRP. I wouldn't recommend the RRP. And it's a similar thing with this. I got this for £52, but the differences between these two whiskies are going to be vast. I could do a whiskey war between the two. If you guys would like, do let me know and I'll shoot that one for you guys. But this one interested me because, one, someone that I like and respect enjoys it, but two, it's 11 years of age, and this is cask strength, 55.1% ABV. It's ex-bourbon cask only, which really interested me. And the biggest thing that really interested me is this is from lightly peated stocks. So I'm really intrigued to try a lightly peated Talisker. I hope it's really light. I've got a feeling I could adore this whiskey. So yeah, I was pretty bummed out at Christmas when I had my 2023 edition, and I saw people talking about this and I thought, oh, I've picked the wrong one up. But I love port cask finishes, and I love the Talisker Port Re as well. That one just didn't work, that 23 edition. But I've made amends. I've picked it up. They do, Diageo, for all of their special editions, do incredible packaging, I have to be honest. And the other reason is I have got, right now, tremendous amounts of stress going on behind the scenes, and I just really needed, I haven't filmed for a while, it's why I've been posting just once a week on the channel. I've had a lot of stuff going on, and I just really needed to crack open a whiskey and talk to you guys on camera, so that's what I'm doing. I really do appreciate each and every one of you out there that watch my videos, enjoy my videos, and interact in the comments. It never goes unnoticed, it's always thoroughly appreciated, even more so on times like this. So let's get it open. I can't wait, I've got to be honest, I am super excited for this. I'm not going to bother reading the back of this to you guys because this is just full of marketing gumph, really. I don't know what luminous flavour entails, but I do get the resemblance. I also don't know what a finish of ethereal beauty means, so we'll just ignore that one. And I'll tell you what I think anyway. Okay, let's go. Cork pop time. I've not done one of these in ages. The prominent note straight away is apples, apricots, pear. They're the notes instantly that I'm getting. I get the slight bit of peat on the Talisker, and I get the salt. The salt is 100% still as potent as a regular Talisker. So it's the I knew it was going to be lightly peated. So I think the surprise right now is this salted apple and pear and maybe a little bit of apricot. There's a sweetness here. Not what I've ever had before in a Talisker. Something that I do really enjoy. In fact, guys, I need to do I need to do a Talisker buying guide because I don't think I filmed one yet. So the Sky, the Storm, the 10, the Distiller's Edition, the Port Ree, the Parlay, the 2022 and the 2023 special editions. So there'll be 8 bottles of Talisker there to talk about. I think that'll be a pretty good review to do. So I'll do that when I get back. This has some heat in there. That was like chili pepper in my nose. I wouldn't really call this woody. There's a little bit of wood as you do get in most Taliskers, but it's pepper with chili heat, salt, those orchard fruits, and a little bit of peat, but not much. Yes, okay, some oakiness here, some oakiness as well. Okay, guys, let's get stuck into the taste. Just before we do, though, if you'd be so kind to click the like button and that subscribe button, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. 55%, but it does have that ethanol burn. You can tell it's a cask strength. Wow, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Whew. That really tangy though. There's something really tangy in this, and I got hints of it when I said the apricot. Something sweet and tangy on that taste. Thick and dense. A lot of flavour in that tanginess. But oaky, spicy, salty, peppery, hot. Plus some ethanol, but not too much. Unmistakably Talisker. This is smoky, but not very smoky. It's very spicy. It's salty, peppery, chili heat. Fruity in terms of orchard fruits. There is a sweetness here. There's also that tanginess as well. There's actually a lot of different taste profiles in this whiskey, and I was saying it's not very complex. I guess maybe what I mean by it's not very complex is there doesn't seem to be the depth of flavour. It seems to hit you with everything all at once in different angles, but then the finish isn't the longest. I get bonfire, that smoked wood on the finish, but I don't get any other flavours on the finish. It is just a NeckPour, mind, which is funny because this is the lustrous creature of the depths. It doesn't give me depth, but it does give you that initial explosion everywhere. Like I say, smoky, salty, fruity, spicy, maritime, unmistakably Talisker. Really do enjoy the orchard fruit note in this Talisker. That's not a note that I've ever got from Talisker. So I do enjoy that. There is that kipper, mackerel, oily fish note in here. I do love that about Talisker. In fact, I'm going to say it's an oily whiskey. It's tangy and it's oily, which is good. That's a big compliment for this whiskey. I do have a feeling though that I'm going to prefer this whiskey with a bit of water added in, so I'm going to do that now. And unscientific as always, you just pour it in. What happens. But I would suggest this could be like a 46-48% now. Taking it to where all the other Taliskers I've had have been. In fact, I was saying I should do this one to the 2023, but actually, maybe just Talisker 10 could be a good one with a little bit of watered down, and see what that extra year and the difference from their normal peating level to a lighter peating style does to the whiskey. Because you are paying through the roof for these sorts of whiskies. £110, £115 normally. Whereas the Talisker 10 is £40, on sale £25, but on sale £52. I do much prefer it with water. The aggression goes. The oak wood spice is still there. The saltiness is still there. The pepperiness and the chili heat has died down somewhat, but still present. Which is good for me. I don't like things that are too spicy. I do like some more flavour. And this is more approachable now. I do enjoy that orchard fruit note in this whiskey though. It's really, really dominant. The oiliness carries through, even watered down. That's really important. It's kind of giving me Craigellachie 13 vibes. If you threw peat on there and a load of salt, pepper and chili and oak. Because in the Craigellachie I get a very oily orchard fruit note in that whiskey, and I'm getting it here too. It's really good. I actually feel like the flavour has a greater body and depth with water added in as well. I would definitely recommend adding water to this, but it depends why you like Talisker. I know some people like it for that poof effect, and in its raw form at cast strength is going to do that a lot better, so you'll prefer that. I really like this whiskey. Is it one of my favourites? No, it's not one of my favourite whiskies, but this is a whiskey that I could really start to get into, I think. So absolutely won't have a problem with drinking this bottle either. It will go down nicely. So no, I think Talisker 11, or let's say Talisker Special Release 2022, gets a big thumbs up from me, and a much bigger one than the one that came out the following year. I do wonder, they'll be coming out again for 2025 soon, so I do wonder what Talisker are going to release this year. They had an 8-year, then the 11-year, then a non-age stated one, then an 8-year. So I think they'll stick to an age statement. I hope they don't go 8 again. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this whiskey, and what do you think that 2025 one will be. They've done port casks, they've done ex-bourbon lightly peated, they've done ex-bourbon heavily peated. I don't know what the 2021 one was, but it wouldn't surprise me if we got a sherry release, but maybe not a PX or an Oloroso, maybe something else. And actually, just coming back to it now, smelling it, I'm starting to get, with the water added, coming back to it after a couple of minutes, there's a fudge toffee-like characteristic with vanilla coming through. And actually it's getting better. I'm glad I got interrupted because I was going to end the video. And just that extra few minutes in the glass has really opened up a little bit more flavour, making it a touch more dessert-like. Yeah, the oiliness, the tanginess, love that. Is this my best Talisker yet? Well, stay tuned for that buying guide, because I will reveal what is my best. I'm not sure. I still think there's some really good whiskies in their core range, but for sure a much better experience than the 2023. This is a good whiskey. It's a good whiskey. It's a very good whiskey. I'm not sure if it's great or fantastic, but it's really good. It is. If I factor in £52 on sale, incredible. Okay guys, that's going to do it for today. These were my first thoughts with the Talisker 2022 edition. If you did enjoy the video, please drop a like on the video, and please do hit that subscribe button down below. Also, get in the comments, please, and let me know what you think of this whiskey, because I'm liking it. I really am. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.